I woke up from a crazy dream. I've been having such vivid dreams since yes, thinking it's a cloudy day in Austin. Hey guys, where's everybody? Hey, Meower. Where's everybody? Where's Babette and everybody? I am a little bit early than I sometimes am. Hey there, where's Tree Climber? Hey guys. Where's Babette? Where's everybody at?
It's never coming back.
Okay guys. A lot of cats are missing. I don't think any coyotes are attacking. I think it's just they mic up TikTok here. Did you guys enjoy your college football Saturday? Alright, mic check TikTok. Where the hell is everybody? Where's everybody at? It's a cloudy afternoon. Here comes Meower Gray. Hey Meower Gray. Where's everybody at? Mic'd up TikTok. Don't knock something over. Hi YouTube. Thank you LTP. Yeah. Who's hungry? I guess these guys do miss a lot, you know. Russian Gray misses a lot here. A lot of the cats are missing, or they don't come to every meal. Hey, there's Tree Climber. They're like kind of scared. Hey, Tree Climber, what are you scared of? They're scared of the, I guess the thunderstorm. It's not raining right now. The thunderstorms are looming. All right, we're getting a crowd here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's Babette the Habit? Babette the Habit. Frankie. Everybody getting a good meal in? Hi, thanks for the gift, Ashley. I named one of the kittens. I rescued Ashley, but found out it was a man. So I changed it to Banksy, which sounds like Ashley. Hi, Lior. L-I-O-R. Lior. I will get them some water. Fresh water. She hated it. Was in a jury for a defamation case. And watching all these people sue and stuff, you realize that I could have sued so many times, like that influencer who told everybody that my book was full of errors and typos, and then the people then his community wrote a bunch of fake reviews on Amazon. Eventually, the judge even asked me, "Why didn't you sue them? The influencer that lied about your book?" I was like, "I don't know. I didn't even consider it really." And I was like, I let the chips fall where they may, and eventually, people actually read my book, Guns Education, and the real reviews, came to the surface, and you know, and I guess the people that did write all the fake reviews, they realized that I could easily sue them, because those reviews disappeared, or Amazon took them down. Those reviews eventually went down, but it took a couple years. But one lawsuit that I think I do have is the lawsuit against the Honolulu Police Department, and those videos speak for themselves. There's Babette. Yeah, it's gone. Sorry, I didn't mean to do an reference. There's Babette the Habit. Hey, Babette. Babette. Some more taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other colonies are pretty small. Damn, YouTube. How do we go from hundreds of viewers to 6? That's odd. That's the trolls talking. People that have nothing better to do. Put the hate on me and my project. God hates me. Hey, come on. Probably some of the same people that did that 7 years ago. Like that fucking creepy guy who has supposedly millions of followers, but he's known as like one of the biggest creeps on the internet. And he used to lie and say that I contacted his girlfriend and was interested in his unattractive girlfriend. Hey, sweetie. This guy's been trying to join the colony, this sad little guy. It's okay. Don't be sad. It's okay, babe. It's okay. It's okay, sad guy. Don't be sad. Bunch of liars on the internet. It's okay, baby. Hey, sweetie. Nobody good is ever gonna celebrate when I die. But some of the people that did me wrong, they're just known as like the most horrible people, that people will be happy. The world will be a better place when they perish. So, like, I don't know who it was. Maybe that short old guy with the mustache. He's like, you gotta outlive your enemies. Go ahead and head up to the next colony, the trace tabbies. It's probably something simple, like I got taken down from that directory that shows when people are alive. It probably had my YouTube on there, and then the haters from 7 years ago who I spent 1 week hanging out with in Hawaii, they probably paid them like, I'll take it down, and like they would just have to give them a couple $100 probably, and they'd take me off of it. But, you know, the fake reviews didn't stop people from reading my book. You know, like it's a waste of time, you know, trying to bring someone else down, but people still do it. Yeah. Like, what benefit do you get? Thanks for the second like. Slain. No, I was teaching here in Austin a little bit, but then I decided not to. See, that's another thing I could have like sued about. Like, they got me fired as a teacher. Why? Because they have little penises, you know? Like, what good did that do them? You know, they called the school over and over. Like, hey, Boston Brook. Like, when you look back, hindsight's 2020, but when people do like cringe shit like that, it's just like shows how weak they are, you know? Like, being a teacher is something that they could never do because they'd never educated enough. So to try to, you know, stop me from doing that, because I liked being a teacher in Hawaii. I was teaching in Texas and it was way different, and I decided not to because they pay way less. But in Hawaii, it was actually Texas too. So, and what are you gonna do, huh? Thanks for being around, Brooke. I was thinking about you earlier. It's like, hey, that Brooke person. What's up? Hi. Yeah, some cars slowed down. I was thinking about you earlier, like, because like the views on YouTube, they went from, you know, a couple thousand in a 20-30 minute stream to a couple hundred, you know. It decreased by so many. Hey, Daisy Dogs. TikTok pretty much similar, you know. I'm streaming for less people than I ever have. Haters and trolls, you know. But in 2025, if you hear that, 2017, and in 2017, like, so many nasty people in the chat just talking shit, just, you know, hiding behind a screen, you know, just being horrible people. It's a lot less in 2025. And it just seems so much cringe, you know? It's like, why are you watching if you like dislike it? Come on, man. Hi, Sleeper. Hi, Baby Dragon. Thank you, Boston Brook. I appreciate you coming into the streams here. It shows few people. They don't follow the. But look at all the things people will do to try to stop me. And it's not like they wanted to stop the cats, like the people in Hawaii. They tried to, scare the cats over and over, like thinking, oh, he has viewers because of the cats. We'll just stop the cats. They would come out before my live stream and try to chase the cats off. Like, like, oh my God, time has a way of making people look ridiculous, and that is ridiculous, Like, won't chase the cats and so they don't get to eat and you don't. Like, people really have obsessed about me not making it, whatever that means, And that's so projection. Like, it's like, they're just like, you should talk to a therapist about that, Like, same with the open mic comedies, Like, so many open micers here just hate my guts. Where I get on stage and they immediately start booing. I've never even spoken to them before. Before I even speak in the mic, they're just boo, Dude, that's projecting. They're projecting their own insecurities, 100%. You know. So there is something about me in particular. I don't know what it is. Since I was a little kid, everyone thought I was going to be like a famous actor or something, and it just has to do with who I am. And they think like, oh, if he doesn't make it, leaves a spot for me. I guess that's their mentality, but it's really, it's really lame, and it doesn't make much sense. I would never try to put somebody else down to think it's gonna make me. Like, yeah, I talk shit, but it's like, it's the people that I talk shit about, it's earned. Like some little short guy that keeps saying he's 5'8" when he's barely 5 feet. Like, yeah, I'll call that out, you know. Or like, you know, I'm thinking about the guy that hosted the last open mic. He didn't get a single laugh. None of them really did. It was ridiculous how bad they were. That's what I'm writing about. Like Austin has an influx of thousands of shitty comics who think that they're gonna go on Kill Tony and that the ticket to fame. And it's how is that not the lamest thing ever? It's lame as fuck. You think going on a little comedy show is gonna hit Globetrotter, gonna be your ticket to fame? Yeah, and I don't want people to think that about me because it's just so delusional and lame. There's people that go on Kill Tony 3-4 times and they still have 200 followers, and they had good sets too, and they still, you know, it's not about like even how good your set is, and it's created a cliquey environment where, you know, I, it's created an environment where there's a, group of like bad comedians in Austin who just think they're like part of something special. They act like they're like the 1970s SNL cast or something, and they're not at all. And a lot of them live like in the same ghetto apartments, in the same ghetto houses, and they go to the same open mics. And it's fucking talk about delusion. And they just can't do simple math or simple numbers. It's sad with the amount of people that want to be famous. And you look at, it goes even to child kids. When you ask kids now, what do they want to be when they grow up? A staggering like 80% say influencer. It's just like, dear God. The kids don't want to be doctors anymore. They don't want to be lawyers. They want to be fucking influencers. Like, I don't even use that word. And like, supposedly if you have even 1,000 followers, you're like a micro influencer. And if you have like between 10,000 and 50,000, you're like, I don't even know the terms, a macro influencer or some shit. But I think it's ridiculous, you know? I just see it as a way of technology where you can express yourself and build a community, you know? I mean, if your goal is to make something positive, something worthwhile, like what I'm doing here, then make it great for my greatness, for everyone else to see it's happening. I traveled 40 kids today, and I'm going to get 40 kids tomorrow. The Rotary Camp Foundation. Thank you for coming. Yeah, it's a strange time to be able to people obsessed with on their phones and everything. There was a new cat here this morning. He had the biggest ears. I guess we could name him something to do with his big ears. The new cat was here. He smelled the sardines. You can smell the sardines from a mile away. Thank you, Globetrotter, and on TikTok, and thank you, Brooke, on YouTube. You know, I think of all the cool connections I've made here in the years I've been doing this, feeding cats and live streaming. And you can see why the positive things about doing this, you know. But others, they really want it easy. And it's not easy waking up at 4 a.m. every day and feeding cats. You know, I feed about the same amount of cats I do with Hawaii. And it's definitely not easy. But a lot of them, the haters are so little open minded that they just want like a free ticket to ride. You know, they just want to, what's the word? They want to mooch on somebody else's coattails. They want to leech, you know? They're leeches. And most of them in Austin, the convenience stores, some leeches on people's homes. And then other people, like, they're so delusional. Like, you think about the people in some, a couple people in Hawaii, they would say the same thing. They'd simplify it. We're going to make everybody unfollow you and follow us instead. So they would, like, attack me and harass me. Like, really? That wouldn't happen in like a million different scenarios, you know? Like, you guys watching me right now, are you gonna unfollow me and follow the people that attack cats in Hawaii, the people that don't even make content? And a lot of them, the people that like go after me nuts, they had like content creator listed in their bio on social media. But they didn't, every video that they made was like weird, like not good, like horrible, and had like 1 or 2 likes, but they still call themselves content creators. And that's what you get when 80% of young people want to be influencers in the world. You know, you can't. Work on yourself. Work on being a smarter, better, nicer, kinder person. The majority of people that actually are influencers, they're intelligent, they're educated. They're not street people addicted to drugs. The people in Hawaii. They're not like losers who hide behind screens in their mother's basement. My God, I'm sorry for my sins with all my heart. Choosing to do wrong, and failing to do that, sin of death on earth, and judgment of all things. It's not my intention to hold these prayers. Send my Lord, the glory that I believe in. Our Savior, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thank you, God, for everything you're doing to me. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for protecting me and these beautiful street cats. Thank you for watching over us. And please protect all the cats in the street here in Austin. education public library never will tell you the U.S. Public Library National Congress Foundation is pushing the book Gonzo Education to get it in lower libraries. If you would like Gonzo Education in your library, request a copy for free. So most books, especially self-published books, if they're not in the library, they're definitely not pushed to be in the library. So don't take my word for it. Look it up for yourself. The majority of people watching right now, you haven't read Gonzo Education. You haven't read the reviews for it. I understand that most people don't read nowadays, but this book is very well written. It's very easy to read. I took the skills that I learned from the University of Texas Journalism School and applied them to that first book. I used my final synopsis. So thank you for watching, everybody. Join me tomorrow morning, 5:45 a.m. Get another day of the cats, starting with the pizza cat challenge. Talk to you guys later. Hook 'em horns. Hook 'em horns, cats. Thank you, Brooke. I'm in Texas now, Pirate King. They're cudas, sir, cicadas? No, I'm in Texas. I've moved. Hey, Pirate King, was I on like a database or a directory? Is that why I was receiving so many YouTube viewers? I don't know. You would know better than me. You're an old school watcher. It's okay, Boston Brook. I'm not trying to talk like I'm special or better than anyone else. I do this. It's 100% for the cats. I'm trying to get these cats off the street. Once I have cat sanctuary, I probably wouldn't even. I love making videos though. I'll probably always make videos. But once I have a cat sanctuary in Austin and a cat sanctuary in Hawaii, I guarantee I'd concentrate on writing a lot more. So I still love making videos, and I love doing live streams. I love being on stage and being in front of people and talking to people. So I'd still do all these things that I currently do: open mic, live stream, make videos every day. I would do them regardless of how much money I have. But it's good to do things that you would do no matter how much money you have at the bank. Like gardening is a great example. I like to garden. I've had lots of gardens in my life. I like to grow fresh fruits and vegetables. So that's something that I would do whether I was a millionaire, a billionaire, or didn't, like I am now. So, what's up, dude? So I think that's important in life. Do the things that make you happy. Like feed cats. I would feed cats and take care of them regardless of how much money I have. Thank you, All Saints Day. Yeah, it's crazy the amount of viewers that is on YouTube, but what else can I say? It's out of my hands. But thanks for watching the few people that did watch today. Join me same time early tomorrow.